bone healer. Her only teacher was her God. She was born with a caul. The membrane covered her head like a shawl and her hands like gloves. The midwife removed it with sacred care and swore her parents to secrecy. She told them that one day, when their baby girl began to bleed monthly, the dreams would start. Her parents were poor and she could only finish 2nd grade, but it was time enough to learn to read and write. And once she started to wash clothes on a rock by the lakeshore alongside her mother and aunts, the dreams began. She would meet pregnant women and people pleading for help as she wandered steep cobble-stoned streets, winding up to the central plaza, the open-air market, the old church built over an ancient temple. All eyes turned toward her, bright with expectations. Her dreams frightened her because she felt unworthy of their calling, so she prayed and prayed. Her God kept telling her that she must use her gift to heal broken bones, but still she felt unworthy. Then down by the water she found a shining object filled with power, beckoning to her in a crying voice. She ran home, but that night her dreams were filled with the shining object following her through the pregnant women and pleading people. The next day she went and picked it up with trembling hands and sewed it up in a cotton cloth. She always carried it with her, but never showed anyone her secret bone, nor did she yet dare use it like her dreaming God bid her. She married her only boyfriend, and nothing seemed to ever go right for their little family. Then he fell from a 3-story building and broke bones in a dozen places. One by one, 12 angels came to her in dreams that night, bidding her to live her gift, or the young father of her babies would die. She woke in a sweat and gripped her cloth-bound bone and prayed for her God to work through her. And upon entering her husband's sick room, she went to his side and laid hands upon him and found each fracture. She rubbed each break with her secret bone, pushing pieces back in place, praying, blowing puffs of breath where the hurt was worst, treating him with all her faith. For 3 days she worked on her husband, learning as she prayed how to use her secret bone to heal. And on the 4th day, he stood and walked slowly out under the open sky to offer thanks to his God. And since that day, taught by prayer alone, she's healed all comers of broken bones. People come to her from all over the lake and even as far away as the capital city and foreign parts to be made whole again. She asks for nothing in return, therefore she lacks nothing. But never, even to her husband or her daughters, has she revealed just exactly what her secret bone is made of. Her family only knows that upon her own death, it must be thrown back into the lake.